The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. We got a great show for you this week. A whole bunch of hockey coming up a little bit later, but let's get this week's show started with some hoops. Jay Cook gets things started from Plainfield.
Thanks, Rich. There are a few monster divisional matchups this week. We're going to go to Don Bosco Prep and Bergen Catholic in just a few minutes, but right now we need to take a look at the Plainfield Cardinals. This is one of the most exciting young teams in New Jersey. They take on a red-hot Roselle Catholic squad at a gym that was off the chain. Plainfield wasted no time jumping on Roselle Catholic. Star sophomore Micah Gordon goes right to the tin for the opening bucket. And then the Cardinals feed into Jai Hines, 6'10", 255 pounds, and a thunderous slam. Plainfield opens with a 6-0 run in the first 2 minutes. A monster first quarter is closed out with a monster dunk. The Jai Hines is called Baby Shaq. My goodness, that rocked the rim. Hines has 10 points in the first. Plainfield leads 21-9 after one. The Cardinals open the lead up to 15 points early in the second. Devin Thomas for three to make it 26-9 Plainfield. Hines is a defensive menace in the paint. Here he's going to contest the shot. And on the other end, Rashawn Williams takes flight. Woo! Williams keeps the lead steady at 15 points. Roselle Catholic would work to close the gap going into the half, and Jalen Grant, he's true from downtown. But the Lions are still down double digits at the break. It's 35-23. Third quarter, it's Micah Gordon again. Let him cook. Gordon keeps pacing the Plainfield offense. Plainfield goes into the fourth up 53-34. Fourth quarter now. Here's the moment of the night. An alley-oop off the backboard for Najai Hines! And this dunk sends the gym into a frenzy! Too bad we couldn't get a decibel reading. It felt like it was shaking. Hines' jaw-dropping slam will be one of the best dunks of the 2024-2025 season. What a moment! Hines finishes with 22 points and 18 rebounds for Plainfield's first win over Roselle Catholic since February 1st, 2014. 70-54 is your final. Plainfield sends a massive statement as they ascend to the top in Union County.
We war ready, so every game we go into like it's a war. We play with each other all the time. Got great chemistry off the court too. So we all stay with our brothers, and yeah, we play good together.
When we got that intensity going, we just don't let up. You know, we might have hiccups, but we know what our goal is, and we just keep going harder and harder, playing harder.
This is the kind of crowd you'd expect at the annual Bergen Catholic and Don Bosco Showdown. It's a packed house here in Ramsey for the first meeting between these arch rivals this season. Bergen gets a boost from their reliable point guard, Tyler McQuaid. There's a physical finish. Then he goes right back to playing defense, and there's two more. A heads-up sequence by McQuaid here. Bergen Catholic holds a 15-14 lead after one. The Crusaders open the second on a 6-0 run. Declan Wooker-Fenig nails the corner three. Bergen leads 20-14. Bosco answers with some help from the long ball. J.P. Skorik had 3 triples on the night. The Ironmen trail Bergen Catholic, however, 29-26 at the halftime break. Jordan G led the Ironmen along the way with a team-high 14 points. Here's another triple from the senior to close the gap. But Jaden Brown is right there to respond. He nails the three as the Crusader lead stands at 7 points. It's 41-34. Declan Wooker-Fenig sends BC into the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead. Good handles from the Fairfield commit. Bergen is up 46-41. And this fourth quarter, it belonged to Bergen Catholic as they pull away. Jaden Brown heats up. Count the basket and the foul for a 3-point play. Brown's older brother Julian was a great player at Bergen Catholic. Jaden has that killer instinct too. He finished with a game-high 22 points in a lopsided win for the Crusaders. 63-49 is your final. Bergen Catholic ends a 2-game losing streak to their arch rivals with a huge road win.
Fourth quarter, honestly, they were tired, so we practice this all the time. Say you practice harder than you play, and that's what we do, and they didn't, so that's how it resulted. So.
What a midweek showdown in Homedale. Southern Regional, the defending Group 5 state champ, at St. John Vianney, the non-public B state champion. Two teams ranked top 5 in the state in 2025 give us an elite duel. We get things started at 1:32. Patrick O'Keefe gets the Lancers started. A quick 3-point takedown early in the second period opens things up on the way to a 19-4 Tech Fall win. O'Keefe finished third at Beast of the East. He'll be dangerous in the 132 field in Atlantic City. It's 5-0 Lancers. At 1:38, SJV's Abraham Aduamoko scores the 3-point takedown. That gives him a 4-3 decision over Vincent Esposito. Southern was without Bryce Manera, a medalist a year ago. He did not weigh in, so the SJV lead is now 8-0. After a win by Vianney's Jake Zaltzman at 1:44, Desmond Lenahan at 1:50 has a 4-2 lead on Attila Vigilante in the third. Lenahan stuffs the shot and locks in a whizzer. Vigilante is close to the 3 to take the lead, but Lenahan weathers the storm. And then moments later, Lenahan emerges from the scramble and picks up another 3-point takedown. Desmond Lenahan with a huge 7-2 decision, and St. John Vianney has a 14-0 lead. We fast forward to 190. The Rams trail 18-6. Nicholas Dodonna with the cradle. He gets the pinfall at 140. All of a sudden, we've got an 18-12 match. At 2:15, Levi Foote with a 14-4 lead on Thomas Foley. Closing seconds of the third. Foote turns over Foley. Time's winding down. With just 12 seconds left on the clock, he gets the fall. Big bonus points for the Rams. Southern rallies to tie this match, 18-18. SJV gets the lead right back. Defending state champ Rocco Delegata gets the forfeited heavyweight. But Southern gets a win at 106, then at 113. Anthony Mason with a first period pin, and for the first time in this duel, Southern Regional has the lead. It's 27-24 with 2 matches to go. In a high-pressure spot, Matt Gould comes up big for St. John Vianney. Gould does his job with an 8-3 decision over Cash McVeigh. The duel is tied 27-27, and that makes it winner-take-all at 126 pounds. St. John Vianney had their 3-time state champ and the #1 ranked 126-pounder in America, Anthony Knox. And it took a mere 21 seconds for Knox to win it for the Lancers. Knox has so many individual accomplishments, but he takes great pride in being a teammate, and you can see there by that reaction. 33-27 is your final. Both of these teams showed that they'll be in the mix to repeat as state champions next month. Anthony Knox savored the moment of a winner-take-all final match.
I mean, it's great, right? It's my second one. Last year, I got the one versus Bergen. This year, I got the one versus Southern to be #1 on the shore. I mean, when it comes down to me, like, the guys know it's over, right? So I'm the team captain, I'm their leader, so it's my job to go out there and secure that, and, that's what I live for.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we head out on the ice. Who's the #1 team in New Jersey? Del Barton and CBA go to overtime to settle that question. We've got all the highlights when Jersey Sports Zone TV continues.
Whatever your cancer journey, there's one place in New Jersey where our discoveries become your care. You'll have access to advanced treatments, including clinical trials, thanks to our renowned scientists and multidisciplinary teams at New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center, the one world-class cancer program that's close to home. RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers Cancer Institute. Let's beat cancer together.
Dream big, they say. We say dream bigger. Over 3 million square feet of bigger, so you can plunge deeper, play in the snow longer, wonder greater, pose with your friends sillier, shop with your family happier, make every meal tastier, and float higher than ever. Whatever your dream is, come live it big time at American Dream.
Welcome back to the show. Gordon Conference hockey never disappoints, and on Thursday in Randolph, we saw one of the best games of the high school hockey season. CBA and Del Barton give us a glimpse of what's to come in what should be a very exciting winter. Del Barton's Bruce Chattel reached the 500-win plateau before the new year. The Green Wave coming off a big win over number 2 Don Bosco. Can they knock off New Jersey's number 1? CBA is at Del Barton in a game that met the hype and then some. First period, the Colts have some traffic in front of the net. Nick Desiderio with a backhand gets CBA on the board. The Providence commit with his 12th goal of the season. The Colts have a 1-0 lead. Del Barton responds. Dante Rodriguez behind the net with the feed to Aiden Puppy. 6:13 to go in the first. We're tied up 1-1. Final minute of the first. William Vargo with the shot. Logan Kenny on the deflection. And CBA has the lead. That's a big goal to close out the first period. Take another look at Kenny getting a piece of the shot. At the end of one, CBA with a 2-1 edge. Second period, Jack Gurney makes the rush on the left wing. Look at Gurney go high blocker. That is a big-time shot right there. Jack Gurney ties the game at 2 thanks to this laser that angles off the crossbar. Just 25 seconds later, Dominic Scheigel with the backhand feed to Michael McCabe, and the Colts go right back out in front. McCabe makes it a 3-2 game. Wild sequence here. Logan Kenny gets a stick on the puck. It hangs in the air. Nick Desiderio thinks he's got a goal. The official's right there. A little explanation. It takes a moment, but now CBA can begin celebrating a goal. Let's slow this one down and zoom in. Desiderio's stick is not above the shoulder. He bats it across the goal line. Sean O'Gwen hit it out of the air and in front of the goal line. The call is a goal. Nick Desiderio's second of the game makes it 4-2 CBA. Del Barton had the shots on goal edge and stays in the game. Jack Ross with the backhand. This finds the net. Ross with his 5th of the year. We head to the third period. It's CBA in front, 4-3. In the third, a turnover. Desiderio looking for a hat trick. Del Barton goalie George Cody with a huge save. There's chaos on the rebound, but Cody weathers the storm. It stays a 1-goal game. On the other end, CBA goalie Shane Smith with a big stop, but a penalty is called, and Del Barton, already on the power play, gets a 2-man advantage. The Green Wave shine in the 5-on-3. Sean O'Gwen, what a time for your first varsity goal! O'Gwen with a beauty, and Del Barton is clawed back from 4-2 down to tie the game at 4. Under 2 minutes to go, Scheigel looking to be the hero. George Cody, an unreal save with the pad. Oh my goodness! CBA thought they had the game winner, but George Cody, look at that pad stop. This one can't be settled in regulation. It's overtime in Randolph. CBA and Del Barton deadlocked 4-4. 4-on-4 in overtime for 5 minutes. A tie is looming until Aiden Pasek behind the net to Igor Andreev, the one-timer! It's a Green Wave overtime game winner! Andreev scores with just 58.7 seconds left, and what a scene! Pasek with a 3-assist game. This was his best apple, and Andreev goes 5-hole, and Del Barton has staked its claim as New Jersey's #1 team on the ice. 5-4 is your final in overtime. We very well could see these two teams tangle in the Gordon Cup and the state playoffs. Igor Andreev takes us through the Del Barton comeback.
Scoring OT, that's always an unbelievable emotions. Like Aiden Passy gave me a great pass for 1C, and that was incredible, unforgettable, definitely.
Yeah, just got to put all that goals behind me and just keep playing. And, I was able to find it in the third period and flip that switch, and we were able to get the team going, and that overtime win is really nice to have.
Time to step away. When we come back, we've got more hockey. Jay Cook heads to Navasink Country Club, where we've got a pair of outdoor hockey games. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health.
Wherever your child's interests take you, we're there. With the only nationally ranked pediatric program in the state for orthopedics. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com here at Navasink Country Club in Middletown. The NHL had their Winter Classic at the turn of the new year. Now, some New Jersey high school hockey teams get a chance to play the game they love outside in the elements. A snow day on the Navasink River is the perfect backdrop for outdoor hockey. That's the scenario Monday for a short conference showdown at the Navasink Country Club between Red Bank Catholic and Rumson Fairhaven. The Bulldogs even breaking out some crisp alternate unis for their version of the Winter Classic. Rumson strikes first in the opening 5 minutes. Brody Riva is all over the rebound, and he scores on the front doorstep to put the Bulldogs up 1-0 early. Late first period now, RFH on the breakout. Jason Dumas drops it off for Brody Riva, and he scores again. That's a beautiful goal. And that pass from Dumas isn't so bad either. The Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead at the end of the first. Second period action, here come the Caseys. Robbie Stanislaro on the assist for Mikey Gemolero. Red Bank Catholic closes the gap, and with 12:15 left in the period, it's now a 2-1 game. Rumson Fairhaven answers back just over a minute later. Another rebound in front is deposited by Brody Riva. The sophomore comes through with a hat trick. Brody Riva was an unstoppable force. This one from the right circle, good to go. The Bulldogs are on fire, and Riva is stoking the flames. And it's now 4-1 Rumson, still with 10 minutes left in the second. RFH generated so much pressure on RBC's end of the ice, Cole Hogan comes through with a backhand goal. RFH makes it a 5-1 lead right here, and they'll go into the third up 7-1. The Bulldogs kept their foot on the gas into the third. Grayson Golden gets into the scorebook with some top-shelf cooking. Rumson Fairhaven runs away with a resounding Winter Classic win. 9-1 is your final. The first star on the day, it will go to Brody Riva, who accounted for a staggering 5 goals on a magical night.
No, once I started seeing the snow outside, I thought it was going to get canceled, got a little worried, but got to play, that was great. It's definitely a great experience for us. Not everyone gets to play out here. It's a once-a-season thing, so.
That extra winter gear sure is necessary Wednesday night for another Winter Classic game at Navasink Country Club. Trinity Hall takes on Cranford as temperatures at game time drop below 20 degrees. The Monarchs jump on the Cougars inside the opening 90 seconds. Lucy Mulgrave's shot zips past the goalie, and it lights the lamp. Trinity Hall holds a 1-0 lead through the entirety of the first period. Opening minute of the second period, now we get our first look at Sienna DeAngelis. DeAngelis goes the length of the ice all by herself. That's a 200-foot effort for the goal. She skates past all 5 Cranford defenders to give the Monarchs a 2-0 lead. Late second period now. Cranford has the first power play of the game, but Trinity Hall won't let it stop them. Sydney Sun makes a few slick moves and nails the shot. Her third goal of the season gives the Monarchs a 3-0 advantage. This Sienna DeAngelis is a dangerous goal scorer. Look at this shot, my goodness! DeAngelis fires an absolute snipe, and we've got to run it back. She's got 2 goals, and Trinity Hall leads 4-0 at the end of 2. Third period, we've got more from Sienna DeAngelis, and this shot gives her the hat trick, and it powers the Monarchs to their 5th win of the year. 6-1 is the final. Sienna DeAngelis is up to 17 goals on the season. She spoke afterwards about playing through below freezing temperatures.
Yeah, it was really fun. I definitely wasn't used to all the wind blowing in my face, but it was really fun and it was a great experience. We tried to put some hand warmers in our gloves, but it didn't really work out, so we just kind of played. We put some latex gloves on our hands, but other than that, we just kind of played through it and it worked out.
Time for one more break. When we come back, it's basketball versus hockey for the top spot in this week's JSE Top 10. Who's got number 1? Find out when we come back.
Wherever your child's life takes you, we're there. With New Jersey's highest-ranked pediatric urology program. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We go into the JSE archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Drew Fortescue helped Team USA win back-to-back gold medals at the World Junior Championships earlier this week. Back in 2021, Jay Cook saw Fortescue and Don Bosco Prep bring home the Gordon Cup.
5 minutes later, Bosco again with possession. This time it's Drew Fortescue skating around. He dinks and scores! The sophomore defenseman with his 3rd goal of the year, and it's Don Bosco skating out to a 2-0 lead with 4 minutes left in the period. Bosco held a sizable lead, but never turned down the intensity. Fortescue dishing once more. Who else to score the last goal of the year for Don Bosco than Connor Sedlak? His conference-leading 18th goal of the season is the final point in a memorable year for Don Bosco Prep.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud partner with Jersey Sports Zone for the past 8 years.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Hey, welcome back to the show. One final time this week, I'm here at the Prudential Center, fresh off watching a fantastic game between the Pascack Tri-Op and the Clifton Tri-Op. All those highlights can be found right now at jerseysportszone.com. Is it hockey, basketball, or wrestling taking the top spot in this week's JSE Top 10? It was a heated debate on our side. Let's find out who the top spot goes to. Number 10. Late second period now. Pascack takes advantage of a turnover. Owen Dargan is skating hard. He's going to hesitate, and he finds Twine with a snipe. Great finish from Dargan right there. The selling is well-deserved. It's a 2-1 game. Number 9.
Redhawks inbounding with 3.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Hassan Abdul intercepts the pass, and he will beat the buzzer on the other end. Defense paying dividends for the Greyhounds. Abdul makes it 33-16 at the break.
Number 8. Late first period now, RFH on the breakout. Jason Dumas drops it off for Brody Riva, and he scores again. That's a beautiful goal. And that pass from Dumas isn't so bad either. The Bulldogs have a 2-0 lead at the end of the first. Number 7.
Steven LaRosa had a 3-assist game. This apple is picture perfect. Look at LaRosa thread the needle to Aiden Garced, who brings the celebration right to us. That is some beautiful hockey right there. LaRosa is able to get that pass around the defender's stick, and Garcet times it perfectly. Aiden Garcet with his 8th of the year. Howell leads 3-1 at the end of 2.
Number 6.
Under 2 minutes to go. Scheigel looking to be the hero. George Cody, an unreal save with the pad. Oh my goodness. CBA thought they had the game winner, but George Cody, look at that pad stop. This one can't be settled in regulation. It's overtime in Randolph. CBA and Del Barton deadlocked 4-4.
Number 5. This Sienna DeAngelis is a dangerous goal scorer. Look at this shot, my goodness! DeAngelis fires an absolute snipe, and we've got to run it back. That will be a New Jersey Devils Goal of the Month nominee, no doubt. She's got 2 goals, and Trinity Hall leads 4-0 at the end of 2. Number 4.
And that makes it winner take all at 126 pounds. St. John Vianney had their 3-time state champ and the number 1 ranked 126-pounder in America, Anthony Knox. And it took a mere 21 seconds for Knox to win it for the Lancers. Knox has so many individual accomplishments, but he takes great pride in being a teammate, and you can see there by that reaction.
Number 3.
4-on-4 in overtime for 5 minutes. A tie is looming until Aiden Pasek behind the net to Igor Andreev, the one-timer! It's a green wave, overtime, game winner! Andreev scores with just 58.7 seconds left, and what a scene! Pasek with a 3-assist game. This was his best apple, and Andreev goes 5-hole, and Del Barton has staked its claim as New Jersey's number 1 team on the ice.
Number 2. Union City trails by 2. Jordan Cruz passes to Fernando Badillo. The turnaround 3 at the buzzer. Badillo is a bad man. Union City scores a 46-45 win over Bayonne. The Soaring Eagles trailed by 6 points with 5 seconds left. They get a 4-point play and a Fernando Badillo buzzer beater to score an improbable victory. And the number 1 play of the week. 4th quarter now. Here's the moment of the night. An alley-oop off the backboard for Najai Hines. And this dunk sends the gym into a frenzy. Too bad we couldn't get a decibel reading. It felt like it was shaking. Hines' jaw-dropping slam will be one of the best dunks of the 2024-2025 season. What a moment.
For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. for more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
The one place where our discoveries mean world-class cancer care for you at New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center, close to home. RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers Cancer Institute. Let's beat cancer together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.